Hi there, people. Just getting set up here, guys. I totally forgot the arm for my camera, so I've got it rested on the bottom part. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I don't know if you can hear me okay. You'll have to let me know. Can you hear me? I've got the wrong glasses on, so I can't read that. I'm not sure how long I'll be on today, guys, so if you do want a paid reading, you need to get the payment done now, as soon as possible. Just not real keen to be back here at the club with what happened the other day. It's kind of rocked me a little bit, so just bear with me. Hopefully I'll get my bearings and that, but I might start just being at home online twice a week instead of doing it here from now on. We'll see how things go. Just got a little bit rattled by things the other day. Hey there, Deidre, Asel, Tonya. The readings are not free, guys, so if you haven't been here before, see the super chat button at the bottom. I have a PayPal link as well as the super chat. The readings start at $2 US. So for $2 US, not Australian dollars, so please convert your currency. It's $2 US, and that's a yes and no reading. And we'll just do a quick example. Will I keep reading at the club? Okay, so my question is, will I keep reading at the club? Should I keep reading at the club? Will I keep reading at the club? Let's see if I get a yes or a no. So for $2 US, this is a yes and no. That is a queen upside down, which is me not feeling right. So that's kind of a yes and a no. It's like a depends card. This is a yes. And this would also be a yes. So the answer to me is yes, I will still be reading, but sometimes I won't feel like it. Just depends on how I'm feeling. Also, I'm being told there's something going on to do with a soulmate connection in my life right now. I'm being told about making firm decisions in my life right now. Bottom of the deck, I'm being shown the Sun, which is the best card in the deck. So I am being shown that everything will be okay. So yeah, that would be a $2 yes or no reading. The only free readings I'm normally doing for free would be star signs. So if you want your star sign read with a yes and no incorporated in that reading, we'll start off with Mama B. We'll start off with Mama B's Aries, okay? We'll do Aries. So this is a star sign for free reading. So if you want to hang around and you want a star sign for free, in between payments, when people start paying, I won't be doing free readings. But anyway, this is Aries. So Aries people, please think about a yes or no question in your mind at the same time. All right. And here we go. We have Aries, yes or no? No, yes. Pretty much yes for Aries. Aries, you've got to emotionally let go of something. There's something that you need to just finish up with, let it go, doesn't matter anymore. Maybe I need to feel like that as well. Then you're going to be very, very happy, a lot of love going on, feeling very passionate, very desired, a lot of happiness there. We also have the Emperor. This could be about a job. It could be about someone being a little bit pushy at the moment. It could be you taking back your power and you ruling what you want to do. Anyway, that's Aries. Your answer is maybe yes at the moment. It's not a straight out yes, but it's maybe yes. You need to let go of Shuba. Yes, you do. All right. D, you thing. Let me just check if Stream Elements is on.
And you do us proud.
Sorry about that noise. That's actually a sports television in the background there. I can't see anything why it's showing that message about that I'm not online anymore. There's nothing there to say I'm not online. All right. Okay, so that should be all set up. PayPal. Wow. D, you've paid, oh shit, is that 2 full readings? Let me just go back to the text. All right, D. I was doing a demo, Mama B. We'll do a demo on the numbers for you and the new guy, so people can see a numerology read. Yeah, 2 full readings for D. Okay, D, first question, please. D, you might want to consider contacting me on my email to book in a full private half-hour reading, or even 45 minutes or something, because you paid just last time I was on, and you paid again now. So yeah, you might want to consider that. Now, for those of you who were looking for me on Your Sunday, My Monday, something went down where I am right now, and it's kind of made me uncomfortable with things. So I'll just stay in my own little safe zone here, and hopefully that doesn't happen again. Okay. I wanted to know anything you might see about the future husband. Thank you so much. Yeah, not right now, D, but maybe in a couple of weeks or something. Just write to me, email me, and find out like the fees. It's basically about $1.80 to $2 American per minute for the detailed private readings. But when we do a private one-on-one reading, I haven't got stuff going on in the background. I haven't got other people listening to your reading, and we can actually talk backwards and forwards about things, and I can stop the clock in between, and you can tell me, oh yeah, this is this, can we look more at that? So yeah, a private reading is great, and I mean, it's not like I'm going to get more money, because if you have a private reading, you actually might not want a reading for a while, like 6 months or something if you have a private reading. Other people, they have a private reading on a certain subject, and then they still have their little mini readings here and there on other things or questions that come up. But anyway, let's get on to your question. Question number 1. We read about the romantic relationship that you might go into. You want to know anything I see about a future husband. All right, my clock's just spinning around on the wrong time here. I've never seen it do this before. All right. Okay, so anybody watching that hasn't been here before, Dee has paid for a double reading. So she's paid 2 lots of $12 US dollars. This is what you get for $12 US dollars. So we're setting our clock, and here we go. Show me what D is to expect with a future partner. What is D to expect with her future spouse? What will this hold for her? Can we get her next question on the screen, please, Mama B? Next question. The $2 readings, explain that, Mama B, if anybody's asking. $2 readings are yes and no. They are US dollars only, please. You can use Super Chat, but I prefer PayPal. Here we go, D. I'm going to put 7 cards for you now. Okay, again, we're getting the 2 characters here. We're getting a young character and an old character. I think this was you yesterday where we got 2. One is the soulmate. You match with this person, you're meant to be with this person, you want to make plans with this person. There is something to do with your history, your past, somebody trying to get back in. It's not a good thing. So as long as you can make sure that whoever this is from the past, or whatever regrets you have, or wish this and wish that, this is your past stuff that's influencing where you go now. You're making your own plans about what you want with this person. You want this person to be your soulmate. You want this perfect match. This person is looking at you. Now, I don't know what we got yesterday in regards to which character we got, but we got King of Diamonds here. It could simply represent that he works in medical, money, all of that sort of thing. You've got double fives here, so I'm wondering whether there's going to be a period of about 5 months where nothing much is happening. And you start to really sort of lose hope that you're going to find this person. But then after the 5 months passes, or the 5 weeks, or whatever it is, it could be May. Once we get through May and into June, and then things start to look brighter. But I do see this depressive, when am I going to do this? When am I going to marry this person? When am I going to find this person? When's he going to find me? He is there. There is a conversation going on. It's a romantic conversation. It's a talk about the future. It's a talk about what you want. What you're going to have to do is try and, let's say that you like playing tennis. You want somebody that likes tennis. Or let's say that you love eating Chinese food. It'd be great to have somebody that loves Asian food as well. You know what I mean? So it's finding somebody that fits with you, with what you like, and it looks like you're going to find that person. Now, like I said, this could be somebody that's medical and everything. What are you saying here? You're wondering if you've met him. Okay, let's have a look. Has Dee, show me if Dee's already met this person that she's meant to be with. Has Dee, I can see there's somebody lingering around in the background that you don't want. Or maybe that person didn't want you. There's some sort of hurt in the background, Dee, and it's still sitting there, so there's healing needs to happen. I wish they would turn that down. Oh, it's that big TV behind me. It's I'm just looking around to see where the speaker is, but there's speakers right here, and every part of this room is got speakers. So unfortunately, so we're looking to see if you've already met this person. You probably have, but you didn't take any notice. This is showing you were somewhere, possibly with family or with people that you work with, and it was night time, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. It may be that you met this person while something tragic was going on. Maybe you were at the hospital visiting somebody that had an accident, or maybe somebody had died in the family. But there's definitely showing me that there has been a slight interaction at some point. I'm wondering if it's work, because we've got all work cards here and money and 2 people working. But then we've got nighttime. So maybe if, let's say last Christmas or some sort of celebration, that you and other people from work all decided to go out at night. I'd say that you possibly interacted in some way with this person. Maybe they offered you a drink, maybe they smiled at you or something, but I do feel you may have met this person, okay? But yeah, like with the King of Diamonds, it can just mean somebody that's going to be long-term commitment, going to be a husband, but it also could be telling me that they work with money or they work in medical of some kind. You know, maybe they work in a hospital, and that's, if you went to the hospital with your mother and there was a doctor there or a male nurse, maybe they were talking to you, maybe they seen you, and that's maybe how you interacted. But I don't see that you had any big conversation or even knew that this person might be into you, or they knew that you might be into them. So if that makes sense, I feel like you did meet this person, but you don't actually know them yet. All right, so let's just put some more down. Show me more about where things are going for Dee and this connection. Where things go for Dee and this connection for the future. I said about the hospital or government building or something. Here he is again, the King of Hearts, the person who desires and loves, and look what we got next to it. All your dreams come true. Did we get double nines yesterday? I think we got double nines yesterday. Double nines is your wishes coming true. It's everything you could imagine. You've got the 6 here with the parenting card. Now, I don't know how old you are, Dee, but if you've already got kids, this person's probably already got kids. They're a parent. There's something to do with the broken heart. So I don't know if this person lost their partner, their partner died, or they went through some horrible divorce situation, but it's like they're looking at their past, which was lonely and sad and hard, and then you've come into their world. And it can be that your situation was hard, and now this person's come into your world. The double nines could represent that something happening around September. You don't have kids, okay? This person may have kids. If you're wanting kids, it can represent that you will be not only with this person, but you will be having children and both be new parents together. But it's not showing me baby boy, baby girl at this time. I'm wondering whether this man might already have a child or maybe lost a child as well. Anyway, it does look good there because that's a lot of happiness out of something that was really sad and lonely and hard. All right, let's do some more. September, well, it's come out again. The double nines is September again. So it must be September or 9 weeks away. It could mean that you're celebrating with someone. It could mean that the person's birthday's in September. That would make them September right through to the 28th would be Virgo. And then after, not the 28th, the 21st, I think it transitions, and the 22nd is Libra. So you're either dealing with a Virgo or a Libra with what I'm seeing there. Let me just see the rest. We've got managers in here at the moment, so I don't know if I have to go out or not. If I do, guys, I'm going to have to, James, I think James is paid, so we might just put a halt on the payments at the moment. Mama B, I think James is the only one that paid. I may have to do this on, what's the name, later. All right, going on the romantic journey. So Page of Cups would be, just a flash in the pan, a quick thing together. Knight of Cups is the next level up, taking a relationship to the next level. We do have the Chariot, which can be the Cancer star sign, but it also can be going on a journey of love with somebody. And then the Three of Pentacles is building on this relationship. It can represent family, children, all of that. It could mean that this person actually already has a child, or like I said, maybe has gone through some sort of tragic loss in the past. But it's definitely looking good there, Jeter. Okay, Jeter, so they've gone back out of here, so I'm not sure what that's going on there. I think they're talking about more stuff they're going to put in here. I wish they would turn that sound off because I'm the only one in here. There's absolutely nobody in the club at the moment. I would go in the room that's next to me there, but I'm pretty sure there's music in there. I'll go and check it out after this reading. Do yes or no readings. The physical features? Well, if I already gave you the physical features, there's no point in trying to focus on them again because it would be the same person. Like I'm looking more into when, where, but it looks like it's really, really good. It's really connected. The new thing I got today is there's possibly another child. There's possibly a child that this person already has a child. And also I feel like through something negative is where you're going to meet this person and that you probably already met them. Okay, so let's just do some, D, sorry, D. Why was I saying Jeter? Because Jeter's, I always get you and, even though you've got totally different names, I always get you two confused with each other. I don't know why. Maybe it's got something to do with the name of who you're going to meet or something. Maybe the name starts with G. All right, D. So just think about 2 yes or no questions now. Look what's dropping out. Engagement, marriage. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, so we'll do D, second question. I'll just go and check over there first to see if it's quiet in there. I'll do D's question and then I'll go and check. If it's not got music in there, I'll go in there. You got a yes, you got a yes, and you got a yes. Okay, so your first question, D, you have a yes. Your second question, you have a maybe yes, maybe no. So something that's maybe, you know. You got something about something you're really hoping and wishing for. There's something where you've got to not be so stubborn or not be so, it has to be this person. It has to be this way. It has to be by now. We have to get married in February. We have to have 2 children. So cut the chain of anything where you're feeling like it has to be a certain way. You're also going to be presented with 2 selections. One of them, you'll stay on the same sort of journey over and over. It may even be like the past journey. The other journey is something new and something exciting. You're trying to get to this new bridge. You're trying to get to something better. So that's what you've got there. Down here, you've got a wish coming true. Here we have the woman who's the wife, the mother of the children, the auntie, the sister, the caregiver, the loving woman, supportive woman, loyal. Then we have the guy who everybody wants in. He may be someone very flashy that's coming towards you, and this jumping out might say that you and him connected might change how people see him. So he would become the husband, the loyal person, instead of running around with who knows who. It could just mean that he's talented in something. He might play a guitar, or he might sing, or he might be a sports person. But yeah, you've got that message there where instead of the man who's the husband and everything, which I think you got yesterday, you've got the one that's the superstar kind of, you know, out there kind of guy. All right, your second question, anything I see coming up for you at your current job in the next 6 months? Okay. No, that's the wrong clock. Okay, next 6 months for work for D. 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 Actually, do 5, 5, 5 would be better. Okay, so in the first couple of months, I do see where you're responsible for things that are not your responsibility. So I do see where somebody's expecting more than what you're supposed to be doing, or you're doing more hours than you should and you're not supposed to be doing that. And it's kind of peeing you off a little bit. There may be somebody that you want to have words with at work, but mostly work's looking pretty good in the first couple of months. This is making money. I don't know if you're going to get some sort of bonus or you're going to talk to the boss about a pay rise, but there's some sort of wish going on within your work, your job. It looks like it's coming. But I do feel there's something annoying you at work there in the first couple of months. Moving right along, I'm seeing somebody annoying you again. We've got all really good balanced cards. This is learning something new. This is working on a project. It's friends, family, connections, feeling comfortable, right? This is comfortable. This is uncomfortable. This is somebody you're trying to ignore at work, or somebody you're trying to just get them out of the picture. It could be something from the past as well. Ow! It could be somebody contacting you from a past work or something like that where you're not interested. But then here we've got responsibilities that you are meant to do. And again, we got something about going up the ladder with money. So I don't know if you're looking in towards a new job or getting promoted where you are, or even just a pay rise or something like that. But it does look pretty likely that that's what's going on there over a 6 month period. There may be some project that you're either working on it in a team, but it's like you become the leader of the team because you've got the better skill here. You're more knowledgeable about whatever it is. I don't know actually what you do. You love your job, you just want more money for sure. Okay. Now, towards the end of the 6-month period, I'm not sure what this is, but you don't like it. It's all black. Now, it's got something to do with the boss. The King of Spades to me represents the boss. So someone in charge. This is changes that you didn't see coming. This can be, let's say that your job is a type of place where, let's say you work in a bank, and there's a bank in your area, there's a bank in the next town, and there's a bank, like there's places associated with where you work. This can either mean that one of those places is shutting down and you're going to get an overload where you are, or where you are, they're expecting you to travel somewhere for some reason. So I just feel like this is something that's going to be a bit tough at work. You need to have some conversations with the right people because I feel like you might be talking to the wrong people about how to fix this problem. What do you actually do, Dee? What do you do for work? Because it might help if I know what you do for work, because this is showing something to do with movement, transport, but it's also to do with talking to people, because we've got a lot of stuff to do with talking, but I just feel like talking to the wrong people. You are in legals, operation. Okay, so this represents law. The King of Spades is the police officer, the lawyer, the military, the government. Okay, so being that you're in that and you're in a university, I just feel like there's some roadblock here. So if you are supposed to work in some different university in 6 months' time, or you're supposed to be going overseas and doing work, this is a roadblock. This is where you can't go, you can't do it. You could have a sickness, I don't want to put that out there. You could have some sort of sickness that keeps you at home. There could be a minor injury, like when I twisted my ankle and everything, I couldn't drive, so I couldn't get to work if I had a job outside of my house. So there may be someone injured, or you could be injured, or there could be some minor sickness, but there's some sort of roadblock coming. So be on the lookout for that. If you do have any aches and pains or sickness or something, make sure you get it looked at before it turns into something that's going to prevent you from working. But I just feel like if you're doing a legal case, let's say, because you said you work in legal operations manager in a university. So let's say you're presented with a case, and this would tell me that the other cards tell me success, winning a case, winning a legal argument. This is telling me losing an argument. This is where somebody's lying or hiding something. Okay, so, all right. So there's some sort of stress coming up. I don't like that those cards come out, but the rest of the cards were really, really good, and some sort of promotion might be in the wings. It's funny, I've got a couple of people that come to my channel and they're all managers or in legal stuff. I think even Mama B's studying legal stuff. What is it with everybody coming to the channel? Yeah, I didn't like those. They weren't major but D. They were only 4, 5, 6, I think it was. The 8 is just feeling like you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. It can be something to do with drugs and alcohol, being that you are working with a university. It could be drug and alcohol testing. It could be that somebody that you trusted or something, that they've been doing something wrong and you have to report them. That's another way you could look at that. You might be at work and find out that somebody's drinking at work, or that they're using drugs, and you have to report them. So it's not going to be comfortable. But the cards, if they're 5 and below, it's uncomfortable, and it's something that you'll get through. If they're above 5, it can be extremely stressful. So I feel like it's a bit of a hiccup and an annoying situation. All right, let's do the thing. Yeah, see, Mama B's studying legal stuff. I think Chris is in legal. There's one of the males that comes here, he's in management or legal or something to do with the government. Yeah, it's a hiccup. It's a hiccup, but you may have to report somebody as well, because that's a drug or alcohol card, or gambling, or, you know, taking funds that are not theirs. So you might have to dob in somebody you like. Anyway, let's have a look. D. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, that echoed in through the whole club. All right. First couple of months, happiness, working together, wishes coming true. I feel like this reading here is coinciding with you meeting someone and feeling love and happiness, because this is all about pregnancy and love. Now, it could mean that somebody at work is going to get pregnant and you're going to be lumbered with some more duties. I'll just try and get that off the football there so you can't see it, because I don't know about copyright with football. Yeah, so it looks like this is really good in the first couple of months, and it looks like your personal life's great. In regards to any kind of health matter, that is really good health. The second month, you've got the best, the second couple of months, you know, 3 or 4 months down the track, we got the Sun, best card in the deck, something coming to light, something making sense, manifesting what it is you want and signing contracts. So over these next 6 months, there may be contracts to be signed, something in your favour, something that really going well. Okay? The last couple of months, again, look what we've got. 5 of spades, we had 5 of swords, we had 5 of spades. 2 of swords, so it does look like there's some sort of confusion, something you're not sure what you're going to do about it. You've got to emotionally detach yourself from whatever this is, and you've got to think about, the Hierophant is all about doing things the correct way. The Hierophant to me can be about a marriage or whatever, but to me it's all about the tradition or rules, regulations, doing things the right way. So detaching yourself emotionally from whatever it is, doing things the right way, but you will be feeling a bit pushed to make a decision at work. I got a funny feeling that somebody might do the wrong thing, and it's somebody that you like or that's your friend, and you know that you have to report them or something like that. And it may be that you're handed a case that's going on within the university, and it's something that's personal, but you've got to remove yourself personally from it. Okay? Anyway, so that's the reading. Let's do 2 yes and no's. So far I haven't seen anyone coming in. It is 11:30. Normally if people are coming in for lunch, they'd be in here by now. But they could start wandering in the next 15 minutes or so. So it's good for me if they don't come in. After this reading, before I do James, I'll go and just check that little area there to see if the music's turned off. Because I had a meeting in there the other day and they may have left the music off. All right, yes or no, D, and final messages. Hey there, Astro Love, how are you going? All right, first question we have maybe, maybe not kind of feeling. There's something to do with stubborn, pig-headed kind of behaviour, someone very forceful and pushy, but this is telling you protect yourself. So this can be about your money, it can be about your family, it can be about your own sense of well-being or whatever. So it's telling you protect yourself, stand up for yourself. Here we've got somebody either congratulating you or saying they're sorry. So there's something to do with that there. And also you will find out where you need to go. This is your sense of direction coming up. So yeah, you may be given some sort of instructions. It's a bit hard to change what you're doing, but you need to change. You get the, hey, congratulations, you got a new job or you're moving on, and then things start to flow again. Here, you've got a no for your second question, so you've got a maybe no, and then you've got a no. This is telling you you need to look more closely about what it is going on. You're also, there's something hidden. It's going to be revealed. It was upside down, so there's something hidden at the moment. And also there's something that's very annoying. It's almost like the whole reading, the poker deck, the tarot, and the Lenormand, the first section of the cards, like the first 4 months or the first 3 months, is all good and happy. And then the second lot is all showing me some sort of stress coming, some sort of frustration going on, possible illness or injury, or even a business shutting down, or you're in a college, a university or whatever. There could be some sort of funding that's lost, which means you lose certain students that were normally living off that money. You know, certain students, you might be fighting for them to get their money because that's paying their rent to be in a different country or whatever. Anyway, that's your reading. Thank you for donating again. Do an email to me and find out about maybe teeing up with me down the track to do a one-on-one reading. We can do a spread where we're looking at 6 or 12 months ahead in detail. I'll stop the clock and we can talk to each other, okay? I'm just going to check over there. Now, for people that want a private reading and you don't want to be on camera with me, you can always just have the voice on so I can hear your voice, or you can just type and I can read. Like, we can do a private YouTube session where only you're in the room. So there's all different options. We can do a private YouTube session, we can do a WhatsApp FaceTime, or FaceTime, sorry. Let me just check if there's music in there. I've got my gym clothes on. There's actually no access in there. I can't get in there without going out of here and around. I'm pretty sure the music will be in there anyway. Okay, I'm just going to put the jacket back on because they've got breeze blowing in here at the moment. They've got the top open today. It's not open, wide open. Oh, and it just changed. Did you see that? See where it went lighter? It's just opened a little bit more. It's actually letting the wind in at the moment. All right, so James, first question. You began working at the Hands on Healing, congratulations, in Stony Brook. How will things go at the new job? Congratulations, James. I don't know how you do it. Like, if people are struggling to get one job, and this is how many jobs you've been invited to, so many jobs. Hopefully one's going to stick. This one's going to be the job for you. Until you get your own business off the ground. Show me how James will go at Hands on Healing. How will James go with this new job at Hands on Healing? Hands on Healing. Yeah, you're hot in demand. I bet you are. Everybody wants a piece of James. You must have really good hands. Your massage, Reiki, whatever, you must be really good. Like I said, I had a friend, she's still my friend, I just don't see her anymore. She's done Reiki on when I had a headache and I didn't even need a tablet, and she just somehow did something. I had this pain what I've been getting at the moment it's sort of like where the appendix is. I know what it is from years ago, but I remember her placing her hands above there and she did something and it just it went all warm and it fixed it. So I don't know. I need Reiki right now, I think. All right, James, how are you going to go? So, is there a lot of females that you're going to be working with? Because we've got 2 females here, and then we've got another female represented by the 4 here. So this is female energy. It could be a lot of female clients. It's going to start off a little bit like you're going to feel like the boss or whoever is expecting you to do certain things that you weren't sort of knowing about. And it may be a little bit frustrating to sort of work out and get into a flow, but once you get into a flow, you're going to be brilliant. So it's going to take you a while. I think by June, you'll be settled and you'll feel more in control of what you're doing. But to start with, this is 6 hours work, 6 hours pay. So that would tell me the average pay, the normal thing. But then this is 4 hours work, 6 hours pay. So I think that in a period of 6 months, if you stay there 6 months, you will actually be earning more than what you're earning now, and you'll also have a lot of clients start to flock to you. Like one client will come and then they'll tell their friend about you, and then they'll say go to him. You know what I mean? So I feel like the word will spread, especially through females. Now, they may be interested in other ways about you. I'm not seeing sort of a lovey card, but I am seeing this Queen of Cups here. It can mean that Patty may get a little jealous about where you work. She might come out there for a therapy and see that you've got all these women around you or something. So let's just see. It's heavily female dominated. All the clients I've worked on are female. The owner is female. The front desk is female. There's only one other guy that works there. Well, you're going to be in a field of PMS. So on some days, it's going to feel like this. It's going to feel like this. Happy-go-lucky, working, getting the money, feeling good. But God help you if all the females have got PMS at the same time, because that's how it's going to feel. It's going to feel like, oh my God, you know, I need to put on the rainbow shield of protect me from these angry women. But just be nice to them. But yeah, I just feel like this is just showing me that it'll be a little bit of a struggle to get on board with how they want you to do things and how many hours they want you to spend there and what the money is. And then it's going to pick up, and then you're going to just be somebody they need there. As you said, you're going to be high in demand, going to be wanted. Wow, that's gone already. So let's just quickly do 3 tarots on this new job. Astro Love, I haven't even got my pen out to write. Who's having readings? What I should have done was do the readings of the people that I have not got in WhatsApp, like Dee and Astro Love and James, in case I have to pack up, do them in WhatsApp. But anyway, we're going okay at the moment. Astro Love, if something happens and people come in here and I've got to stop, I will do your reading when I can. I'll find a spot. And I could go into the lounge area. There is music, but I could go in there and read you in there in private. But anyway, we'll see how we go. This is just a little bit more for James. All right, they're all dropping out here. Okay, James, how are you going to go? You're going to go victory and success. You are going to be desired for your healing, and you're going to be seen as this good guy, the good guy. Almost like a father figure. So I don't know if some of them are very young. There might be like a 20-year-old working there, or some of the clients might be quite young. You might be seen like the big brother or father figure, like they're going to really shine with you. You will have a lot of work on your plate. You may be inclined to need to sort of work out your time better. But this is also where you might get confronted with somebody that puts a wall up in front of you. Bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Swords, which can be where you just get very exhausted from it all. You may give up before you start and start thinking, I need to work somewhere else, but keep going, because then you're signing contracts and you're working towards a better future. Okay, so it's all looking good, but I think the only thing that might come up is in your head. All right, so let's just do yes and no to finish off your reading, and then we're on to, I'll go and check PayPal. Who's up next, Mama B? Okay, yes or no, James? Did you say, think about a yes or no, because you've got a yes, a maybe yes, and a yes. Now, this is all telling me about sexual contact, desire, you know, 2 people involved with each other, so that's coming up very soon. We've got where you've got doorways. You can stay on the same track and do what you're doing, but there may be an opportunity that comes up. There's not enough known about it just yet. And also you've got something that's going to make you happy here. Something you've been waiting for is finally coming in. And bottom of the deck, be wary of the snake. There is a little warning there, be wary of the snake. It could be with certain clients like if you've got a sort of outgoing nature, the way you speak to your clients or whatever, maybe just somebody, I know you know what you're doing, but somebody might come in and say, oh, I didn't like the way that guy talked to me today, or... All right, so that was your first reading. How did you go at hands-on healing? Okay, yeah, I forgot. You've got two, haven't you? Thought we already did your second one. All right, so James, Helen, will Patty and I begin dating this year? Well, I thought you were going on a date on the weekend. Anyway, will Patty and James be in a relationship this year? Will Patty and James be in dating in a relationship this year? Will Patty and James date each other? Be dating in a relationship? Yes. Okay, this is you're thinking outside the square. You're thinking not just going on dates, having sex, whatever. You're thinking about the long term, the commitment. You're thinking of putting this ring on her finger. There's a nice surprise coming your way. This is a surprise card. This is where you go, oh my God. If they were black cards, it's like, oh my God. You know, like, oh shit, oh my God. But this is a nice, oh my God. Over here, we do have a card that means Patty either has problems with pregnancy or she doesn't want a baby just now, or so I wouldn't be talking about the whole pregnancy thing too quickly. Maybe say, what's your view on children, no children, down the track, right person, children, yes, no. I don't know if she has something wrong, physically wrong, or whether she has an aversion to it, or whether she's had problems in the past, had miscarriages or something. But this is a friendship, definitely the friendship be very, very close. We got her looking at you with love and friendship and being together. Down here, we do have where some things don't match with the two of you. Some things she doesn't like what you do, or maybe she doesn't like your brother or your friend, or she might not even like where you work. But then we've got all of this going on. We've got you, Patty, the soulmate card. We've got working on your journey together. And then we've got a surprise again. You've got double surprises. Now, James, your sequence actually means pregnancy, double joker is twins, and double sevens is twins. So you've got something to do with July, pregnancy, twins, but the answer to your main question, will you end up dating in a relationship? I'm seeing a sexual relationship and a friendship. But if I went by how many cards mean yes and how many mean no, we've got yes, 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 no, no. So we've got a whole load of yes going on. I think by July, it will be going from just friends with benefits, if you want to call it that, to something more solid. But I do be a little bit worried about why she's got this here. It could be that she doesn't like what you eat, or she doesn't like the people you hang out with. I am concerned if she doesn't like where you work. You know, like if she decides after you've gone on a few dates, says, I'm going to come to your work, I'm going to book in for a massage, and she's coming there, and then she sees the girl on the desk, and she sees the manager, and then she sees clients that are maybe better looking than her or whatever. I don't know if she's got any insecurities about herself, but she might think, oh my God, I don't like that he's working. I know that for me personally, if my husband was working in a field of women, I would have kittens about that. Yeah, I wouldn't like that at all. And it's not to do with insecurities about myself. Yeah, but yeah, so it looks likely. It looks good. All right. He actually, for years and years and years, he worked with men only. The job he was doing was men only. And then I think it was around the late 90s. The late 90s, they brought a few women in. And then in 2000 and something, the managers were female, you know. It's still not 50-50. I mean, when he retired, there was only one female in his actual office, and I think one other female that worked in the group of 30 or whoever it was. There was only two of them. But yeah, and that was bad enough. The one in the office, that was bad enough. What's that thing you said, the SB? Crystal, we won't go there anyway. I don't want to talk about that. Okay, James. You're going to have to take your time. Hang on. I've been getting this sneezing and this weird allergy kind of throat thing. And here where I am, there's plants everywhere, but they haven't got any pollen or flowers on them, but it's coming through the roof. That's really hot. You're going to have to take your time with Patty, one day at a time, nice and slow. Don't go to the whole ring on the finger, babies and everything too soon, okay? Also, this is about escape, you know, like sometimes if you sense that she needs space or you need space, you need to just step away. You're also being told to, you know, there's a wall you're going to have to break through with Patty. Bottom of the deck, we got the sex, love, fertility, friendship. We got success here. We do have the single kind of thing, but underneath we got the woman who wants to be your partner in love. So I'm feeling like it's a yes about you and her dating in a serious, more serious relationship. Okay, let's just do yes or no. Yes or no. Yeah, we won't talk about that. We won't waste breath on that SB, will we? We won't waste breath on that. Oh, what a time in life. All right, yes or no, we get a yes, James, but there's a delay. So we have something about secrets coming out. So I don't know if that's your secrets or somebody else's. We have the childlike thing, the new beginning. This can be an actual birth of a baby. It can be a pregnancy. But I think for you, it's about something new, something growing and evolving. And also we have your wishes coming true. So whatever you're wishing for at the moment, you've got a wish there. Got a wish coming true. Alrighty, let me just check that PayPal, who paid first. Oh, my PayPal, I had 4s everywhere then. It just changed when I re-scrolled it. Alright, D was actually next, and then Anadilia. Anadilia is Astrolove, but D's payment came in before hers. So it's up to them too, like... are you okay? I can see that you've already got Astrolove's... Oh, D hasn't posted the question. Okay, well, there's no question on here. So D is a full reading, and Anadilia has paid for a full reading or 2 minis. I actually know, she's paid for a full reading, I think. This keeps turning off. Oh, there's D now. Will your finances improve significantly over the year? Okay, so Astrolove is after that. So we'll do D now, because she paid first. This was for another full reading? Yeah. Show me D's finances over the year. Will D's finances go up? Show me what's going to happen with D and her financial situation. Now, James, if you don't see me before next week, good luck on your journey on the weekend. Hopefully it goes really, really beautiful. Oh, you just sneezed as well, Mama B. Bless you. Make a wish for one. I always wish for the same thing. Hopefully it happens. I can see signs of it, but I can't see a full thing of it yet. Will Dee's financial situation improve over the 12 months? Mama B, can we do that photo thing? You know what you did yesterday? Can you just get that done? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The SB? The SB, there's something you might have noticed it. Yeah, without saying too much. Yeah, if you can just do what you did yesterday with what you did with the photograph, that'd be great. Let me just start that again. Sorry, D. Let me just start the clock again. All right, D. So your financial situation over the next 12 months, something just distracted my head just then. All right, D. I see stress around financial situation. I see it coming to a head, coming to the end. Now, you did say you work in legal. This can be a court of law. So it might just be talking about the job that you do. There is something quite stressful coming up. Now, I'm not too sure whether it's personal or not, because we've got personal cards here, not financial cards. So I'm thinking that some sort of personal thing, possibly an illness or an injury, will interfere with your financial situation. So, for example, I remember my brother-in-law, he injured his shoulder. So he couldn't work apart from doing management stuff and office stuff for quite some time. And he was claiming money for this injury as well. And it's not that I feel that, but there could be something to do with financial situation where you need money for something you didn't need money for before. So you need money for your electric bill and your food and travel and expenses, right? This is something you didn't account for. Remember I said to James he had two, nice shock? You've got, oh no. So I don't know if it's something legal, something that is personal, medical, because this could be the hospital, some sort of minor sickness or injury or something, and then this is where you get well again. So we're trying to look at your financial situation, so we'll have another look. You've got a shock card again, and it's black again. You've got a shock sitting next to a black 8 again. Now that can represent somebody doing the wrong thing. It can represent the wrong drug. You may go to the doctor with a cold and they give you a thing to stop you coughing, or they give you a drug for an antibiotic or something, and it's the wrong one. And you have a reaction, okay? So it can be something like that as well. If it's not you, it's some other female, your mother, your sister, somebody you're dealing with here. Now, the good thing about your cards, I'm just going to try and get it on the screen here, is see how they're going from black to red? See how they're all black on the left and they're red on the right? That means everything's going to be okay. This is all telling me everything will work itself out. So whatever this drama is, whether it's a personal, emotional drama, a physical sickness or an injury, it's going to be okay. It's going to work itself out. Now, you asked, would your finances increase over the year? You got 10 of diamonds. The only next step up is the ace. So you got 10 of diamonds. So that's telling me that with a lot of hard efforts and work, a bit of a setback, then things start to flourish. Whatever plans you've got of moving, so I don't know if you're thinking that if your financial situation improves, you'll be moving house, moving somewhere. I mean, if you meet this man and you get in a relationship with him, you may actually be packing up and moving to his house, or you might be buying a house with him, because this is normally about investing in property, shares, buying a house, buying a new car, whatever. So I do feel that you're going to have ample money an increase in money, but there is a setback first. So let's say that you put money on the stock market and it starts to drop. I'm not a financial advisor, so I don't know whether you should take it out or not. But if you did that, this is telling me that either you put it somewhere where it makes double the money, or you let it sit with a blocked number. There's no way I'm answering that. Yeah, someone blocking their number, I don't like that at all. All right, so has that buzzer gone? No, I didn't think so. So now let's look at tarot about your financial situation. Maybe you win the lottery. I didn't see a win. There's certain cards that will come out that mean a win or inheritance or a payout. The 10 is usually where you've got investment, where you buy a property or you sell a property and you make money, or you sell a diamond ring that you inherited or something. 9 of diamonds would say a win or an inheritance of some kind or a payout. All right, let's see. Financial situation for D over the coming 12 months. If you win the lottery, can I have 10% if you win like millions of dollars? 1% if you win millions of dollars. Okay, financial situation over the coming 12 months. I don't normally do a reading that's 12 months when we're doing a 10-minute reading, but anyway. Signing contracts. Now, the 10 of Swords, it can be defeat, it can be something you lose, like if you go to court about something and you're representing somebody or whatever you're doing, it could mean that you lose that particular case. It looks like it has some sort of emotional toll on you, but this can represent hospital building. It can represent sickness, hospital, stress. We also have this tower thing, so there's something going down with money. Now, when I see tower like this stuff was coming out before the whole virus thing swept the world. So it can be something like that as well. It can be that something that is out of your control. This is definitely out of your control. It's like you sign some sort of document, some sort of thing to say where you're going, and then you're hit with this. So something's coming that you're not going to like it, you're going to get through it, you're going to have a good outcome, because look what we got at the end. We got the victory and success with your income and whatever this is. So I'm not sure what this is, but there's something definitely coming. I mean, I read for somebody about a year ago, and I seen stuff like this, and her house actually was burnt. Her house got burnt down. Yeah, and I basically said this is something, it could be a criminal thing, whatever. So I'm picking up on it. It could be a personal matter, it could be a family matter, it could be an injury or an illness, but it could be something that's world-related, like a financial downturn or whatever. Like in Australia at the moment, interest rates are going way beyond, and people are losing their houses and everything because they just can't pay for their house. Yeah, so the job money, the employment money is not going up, and people are getting rid of people in their jobs because their interest rates have gone up, their rent's gone up, their food's gone up, their fuel's gone up, so they can't afford the 10 workers, so they cut 2 out so they can still function, but they're not letting the other people, their pay go up. So it could be something like that in the first couple of months. Then we have some sort of plan that's going your way. It is the legal card. We have the ending of something and then working hard and something building, finally building. So after you get through something, you may even get a claim. Maybe someone does something wrong and you get a claim. I don't know. Your outcome cards are showing the man, the love, the support and everything, victory and success, but you've got to wait for that success. You've got to wait. So it's going to take some time, all right? But yeah, I think that the tower and that, don't get too alarmed about that. I think what I'm picking up on, because I keep seeing the 10s are a government building, and it makes it hard because you work in law. So a government building and you work in a university. And if it's owned by the government, which some of the universities are owned by the government unless it's private, you work in a government building, you go to courts and stuff, which is a government building, but the 10 of Swords and everything can be a hospital. It can be somebody going to hospital. There can be something that happens to one of your family members or something, and you're distracted and you have to go and do that. You might have to take time off work and look after your mother. She's sick. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit confusing with what I'm looking at there. All right, let's do 2 yes and no's for D, and then we're on to Astro Love. People are starting to come in for their lunch now. A lot of them are looking through the windows watching me here, wondering what I'm doing. A couple of old men, and I'm talking about really old men, they're sitting over there. I'd say that they're 80, all of them. They're looking in here like, what the hell is she doing? At least I can't have anybody walk up behind me. All the entry to here is there and there. That's why I put my back to that way. All right, here we go, D. Think about 2 yes and no's. First question, yes. Second question, maybe yes. All right, so your last messages are, we got a desire card, passion, sexual energy, fertility. We have you being presented with 2 choices. So this is a maybe card, but you've got 2 yeses cards here. This is you, an application or something you've been waiting for coming in the mail, email, a phone call. So this is something you've been waiting for, success, okay? Down the bottom of the deck, we have going out with somebody faithful, going out with somebody unfaithful. So we've got a sly character, probably somebody from your past that you don't want to deal with, possibly inviting you, let's go out, let's reconnect. I'd say a big fat no to that person. Then we have Mr. Loyalty here. This is loyalty, trust and enjoyment. Now, if we had the house or the soulmate card here, this would be a wedding, a commitment, a marriage. But because we got that, that's telling me you're dealing with 2 types of characters at the moment, or you're going to be. All right? But you get a maybe yes, and a definitely yes, sort of. The other one was a maybe yes, but it looked like yes, because you had 2 yeses and a maybe. The other one was maybe, no, and yes. So that one's not really clear. All right, thank you so much, D. But think about, like, in a couple of weeks or maybe a month or something, yeah, there was a lot to look forward to in the cards, especially that the outcome was good. All the outcome cards were good. Even the tarot, you have tower and everything in the first row, and then you have victory and success, you know, like total flip on all of that. All right, the sun's starting to hit my head, so half of me is hot and half of me is cold. This side of me is cold. Oh, this is crazy. All right, Astro Love, what can you expect in love in a romantic way? So, Anadilia, love reading. Okay, is that all the donations? Because after that, we've got 9 people in the room watching. Now, that's, let me just pause this. Let me just work that out. So we've got Astro Love and D, Mama B, myself, and Chris. There's only 5 people actually talking in my room. So there's 4 people sitting in the background watching. It could be people that have had a reading. James might still be there. But if you are watching and you want a paid reading, you need to do it now, because I'm going to wrap it up. So guys, after this reading, I think I might call it a day. I haven't been online that long. Oh, actually, I've been over an hour. I didn't realise I've been over an hour. Yeah. No, I counted you, Astro Love, D, Chris, Mama B, myself watching on an iPad, so that's 5. I'm assuming that D's still in here, so that's 6. There's 3 people at least sitting in the background here, so whoever you are, hello. Yeah, D's still here. It doesn't matter anyway. So, yeah, what I wanted to do was, I think after this reading, if nobody's paid by the time I'm finished it, I think we'll just close shop. You know, we'll finish for the day. Mama B, I'll do your thing on WhatsApp, Oh, actually, I could do the numbers for you, Mama B. You and that guy. So after this reading, if nobody else has paid, I'll do the numbers on you and this new person that you've met and had dinner with or lunch with or whatever. All right, here we go. Astro Love, a love reading for Anadilia. Show me what's coming in love for Anadilia. Show me what's coming in love for Anadilia.
And I just think that the recruitment, well, wonderful players and talent. Sam Walker, different character. I don't see a Roosters style of playing in Sam Walker. Brandon Smith.
Actually, we'll do it that way.
Roosters style of playing in Brandon Smith. We all spoke about.
There's definitely something coming in love.
On the field, we question.
Oh dear. Too many. Wow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, so what I'm saying wow about was your first set of what's coming towards you in love was somebody long-term commitment, love, respect. The 2 is there. The 3, not so good. The only thing you're missing here in this sequence is a 4. This is a perfect connection. This is a soulmate connection. This is a long-term commitment, not just a flash in the pan kind of person. The 3 would tell me that whoever he is, Anadilia, he probably is getting out of a relationship, or he's still in one but he doesn't want that person, or wants you as somebody on the side or something. But this is like really, really good vibes I get off this. So I just feel like this is somebody from his past that he hasn't completely let go of them, or they haven't let go of him. So this is the one thorn in this being perfect. So when I look at the next section of cards, when I went, oh gosh, we've got 2 more males. We got 2 more males, and they're different males. So, and these are not good for you. These are people that you don't want around you. They're not your kind of person, you know, like they'd expect you to do things that is not part of who you are, you know. So if they go to a church, it's not the church that you believe in. If they eat meat, you're a vegetarian. So it just feels like these are the wrong kind of people. They may be people from your past. They may be trying to invite you out or buy you a drink or whatever. There is something to do with work, money, food. So they basically probably have got a good job, good money, got a house, but it won't feel good with whoever these are. Apart from going out, having a laugh, enjoying food or whatever, this is not where you want to go. This is where you want to go. So your outcome cards are showing me some sort of surprise from the past that you don't like. Somebody you're going to hear from that you wish they'd just go away. You're turning your back on whatever this is. You've said what you want. You don't want that. So you're turning your back on whoever this is from the past. Here, we do have a soulmate card coming out, but there's some sort of issue around this being a soulmate connection. So I think that the king here and this soulmate card is the one person. So there's some sort of issue around who it is coming towards you in love. There's a complication, there's a hiccup, something. So it could be one of those stories where you meet somebody, their wife and them have broken up, but they're still living in the same house and they're going through the motions. So they're not ready to be in the next commitment, but they want to start it anyway. So it can be something like that you're going to be confronted with. Do you see what I did there with that drink? It's really, really hot, so I let half the cup be full of go cold, and then I put it in so I can drink it. Okay, so here we go. Anadilia, more detailed reading here. There is a payment that come up twice. I think somebody's paid twice, or somebody's paid, two people have paid. We've only got 4 watching now, so what I just said must have made everybody leave, whoever they were. All right. What's coming in love? Perfect. This is a soul companion, 2 of Cups, beautiful energy. 2 people going on a romantic adventure together. It's coming in hard and fast. This might be a description of who it is. It could be somebody that works in law, police, military, government. Could also be a nighttime person. Could be somebody with black hair, darkish skin, dark eyes. But yeah, I think that's who's coming at you, like, you know, with this invitation. Here is the creating new memories, I believe. 6 of Cups is normally going down memory lane, getting stuck in the past. It can mean that, but in this circumstance with this sequence, I'm feeling like this is meaning more about creating a new memory. Could even be a family connection somehow. So the person you meet might actually know your cousin or your brother or something like that. So there may be a family connection from the past. The other cards we've got, we do have a cheating, secretive card coming out. We have a commitment, but then we have a commitment that causes stress. So this is showing me the opposite kind of feeling to the first section. So I don't know if there's going to be 2 options for you. One that is not a good option, because right at the beginning that's what we got. We got some people that won't be a good option for you, that would just cause more misery than anything else. That's what this is. Somebody that's offering stability, long-term commitment, but causing this. So that's 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Not good energy there. So I feel like you've got one energy coming at you that is going to be the right stuff, and one that's going to cause misery. We got an invitation here. We got where you need to take your time and make your mind up what you're doing. Again, we got the King of Swords. So we had the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. I feel like that's who it is. That's the person that's going to be right. You need to really take your time with this. This is taking your time, one day at a time, slow and steady. This can be more rushed energy, but it's more secure energy at the end of the day. So it can be where they say, let's get a move on, let's get this physical, let's get this all happening. Bottom of the deck, what you might not see is stubborn kind of behaviour, needing to be heard, but you're not feeling heard, deciding between 2 situations, and you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to hang and wait for the right person. Or when you meet the person, just don't dive straight in and think, this is it, this is the person. We're going to go to bed, we're going to get married, we're going to, you know, just take it very, very slowly, get to know each other. I think I've had this conversation with somebody else in the room at the moment, Mama B. Take it easy. All right, so the buzz is going. We're up to the yes or no. So let's just do the yes and no. And we're going to call it quits now. So who have we got left on there? Let me just go and check PayPal. Astrolove. Astrolove, I will do yours in WhatsApp if that's okay. A worker has brought her food and drink in here, which means that other workers are all going to come in here. So I can't continue on with the reading. So let's quickly do the yes or no. I'm going to turn this all off. Astrolove, I will do your reading in... I'll do your reading in there's a lounging area. I'll go over there and first I'll go around and see if that's got no music. If that's got no music, I'll set back up and I'll come back online. Okay, so I'll do yours in WhatsApp. All right, yes and no, 2 questions for... Oh gosh, I've got to scroll back now. Not Astrolove. Oh gosh, D, isn't it? Is it D? I'm working on D, aren't I? Ah,
Now it's going to play at our lane.
what was the thing from a cell? Did a cell make a payment? I don't see any payment on there. Let me have a look. Let me just quickly do these 2 yes and no's. Astro Love made a payment in PayPal, but you got a question from a cell there. Did a cell make a payment? Because there's nothing on PayPal. All right, the questions for yes and no is pretty much a maybe, wait and see kind of answer for the first one. And the second one is maybe a yes. We have something that needs to be revealed here. We also have some money coming your way, and we have some sort of apology or regrets. It can be congratulations with the money. This can be like a win or a bonus or a pay rise. This here is something that's hidden at the moment that you need to find out. Oh, this was your reading, isn't it? This is your reading. So who was after you? I'm getting really confused here. Let me open this back up. I'm sorry, when someone comes in, it's distracting. It takes me off where I'm at. Yeah, it was Astro Love. I was doing the love reading. We were finished, weren't we? That was it. It was just the love reading, wasn't it? Weren't we all finished then? Anyway, your last part of the messages, Astro Love, was you need to give something some time. You need to look more closely at what's going on, and then the foundations will build. Okay? So I'd say that you've got 2 choices coming up. Yeah, this was Astro Love's reading. Yeah, I'm getting confused myself. This is what happens if someone comes in and it distracts me from what I'm doing. All right, let me go backwards. All right, so before that we did D. D put a question. That's where I'm getting confused, because I thought that D come in and I was working on D's thing. D's was about her job. Then we went to Astro Love and it was just a general reading about love and what's coming. All right? Anyway, that's yours. That's yours, Astro Love. Thank you. And we're finished, aren't we? There's no other payments in there. Let me have a look. Oh, a cell paid the $2. Okay, what's the yes and no for a cell? And Crystal, I'll do yours in another room somewhere here, okay? A cell's question. Okay, thank you. I was just getting a little bit baffled there with what I was doing. A cell's question. Is it fate that brings Alibek and me together? Yes or no? Did fate bring Alibek and a cell together? Did fate bring Alibek and a cell together? Did fate bring Alibek and a cell together? Did you see the card that flipped? It was a yes. And it's the tree of life, stability, grounding. It's like got all the colours of the rainbow, which is like the chakras colours, the balance. That pretty much jumped out of the deck for you, a cell. And it was all about the timing as well. This connection is all about the right time, where, when, how. The other thing you've got is the engagement ring, so pretty much a yes, yes, yes all round there. With this connection with this Alibek person. So it was the right timing. It's all about grounding and the chakras and the alignment. And then we've got this commitment for the future. Okay? All right, girls, that's it. I'll pack up. I'm going to pack up and I'm going to drink my tea, and then Crystal, I will go and check the room next to here. But I think I might just go and check the lounging area and see if the lounging area is open, empty, because people are all in the restaurant and there's people coming in here to have their lunch, which is fine. I don't want to go down that other end. because I just don't want to risk that that person might be there again, and I really just don't want to have any kind of words with that person. Really don't. It's really, really rattled me what happened the other day. I didn't think I'd ever feel like that here, especially with my husband just here in the room. I really didn't think anybody would ever. Yeah, anyway, so I'm signing out now, girls, and I used broke up, but your question wasn't about being together. Your question was, did fate bring you together into your together, right? And I got a yes. I got that, the alignment. Anyway, the engagement thing is the promise for more. But I didn't ask, are you getting back together or anything? I asked, did fate bring you together? Yes. All right? All right, take care. Bye.